Yeah, so when Charles first came in, you know, there wasn't a whole lot actively that was coming from him. You know, it was our biggest goal in the beginning was just kind of getting you, even just to be able to hold yourself upright, okay, in that chair, even sitting on the edge of the bed. You know, the idea of, you know, transferring, walking, you know, that wasn't in our thoughts yet. You know, it was just trying to get you in a position where you could hold your body upright. Okay, so you know that gives you an idea of just how far you've come along.
So Charles, from day one here to where he is today, significant progress, put a lot of work into it. Every day showed up to do his therapy, 100%. Started out in a Hoyer lift here, getting out of bed. That's a mechanical lift to get him out of bed. And at this point in time, his bed mobility is performing independently. Transferring from the bed to the chair using a rolling walker with contact guard and assist of one person.
You know, so did a lot of work, you know, sitting on the edge of the mat, sitting on the edge of the bed, you know, with a mirror in front of you, everything like that. And so as we went along, you were able to, you know, start keeping your trunk upright, start moving around without being supported, okay? And then once you got that, that's when we were able to start working on the transfers and really the more dynamic stuff. When you were sitting, we were able to switch to this wheelchair. And you started flying around in this wheelchair too. You know, you were, as soon as you got, you know, those legs going, got those arms moving, your arms moving a lot better. You went from it taking you 10 minutes to get down to your room, 10, 15 minutes, so you can get down there in under a minute now, probably.
Most likely not. And actually, even going back before we went to the walker, we used the ZeroG to improve transfers going from sit to stand. Max assist for transfers of 2 to 3 people when we first started working with Charles, using the ZeroG, using the body weight support. If I remember correctly, I think we were up to 50% body weight support for his initial transfer training, and gradually decreased the body weight support to the point where we were transferring him with 1 to 2 people out of the chair. So that the ZeroG helped with the transfers, and then we were able to get Charles up onto the treadmill to work on his gait. The treadmill with the assist of the zero gravity really enhanced his gait training, and I really don't believe he would be where he's at right now without the zero gravity and the use of the treadmill and zero gravity.
You have great people here. I gotta say, they really care. They go the extra mile and they push, and that's what he needed.
And it's not just for Charles; it's for everyone. They do it for everyone. It's great. And we watched other people go into the Zero treadmill, and they look so much more at ease being in it, so that because they're protected to some degree. Oh, it's phenomenal. I mean, and seriously, the Zero treadmill was the step that I think gave him that confidence and stability to get from there to a walker, because you know he couldn't even stand up before. So it's amazing. And we're senior citizens. To lift a 6'3" person, 200 pounds, we love them, but your physical capabilities, you know, and that's the insurance company said, well, you can do the same thing at home. I don't have a Zero, and that's what really gets that step going. And I'll tell you what was amazing, when we watched before, there were 4 people. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
4 people trying to get him onto the mat. 4. So to come from there to what it is now, no words.
I'd like to say I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, Charles, you put 100% into every day, from the time you arrived up till today. So you did a really great job. Pleasure to work with you. Really glad, pleasure to have your parents here too. So it's been really nice to work with you also.